Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Banished. Well, let me go ahead and start the clock here. Our big project of the moment is a forester's lodge that we're building back here. And we're 75% of the way done. It's already early autumn, so I'm pretty confident we're going to finish that in time for winter. But after that, it's going to be difficult, I think, to build anything else. At least and have it get finished before winter. And it seems to me like things tend to slow down a lot once winter begins. But that said, we're not going to be idle. I'm thinking I'm going to build a tailor next. We're down to 6 clothes. Now granted, this number has been coming down very slowly. We also have 17 tools left out of what we brought with us. So a blacksmith is definitely going to be another one of my priorities. An herbalist is what I would like to start out here when we get to next spring. But that will probably not be in this installment. So let's see. I kind of have to keep my eyes open over here. Wow, 76%. We are flying, brother. And the good news is we finished all of the gathering, and it is just them doing the building, but yeah. I was hoping to see this progress bar move a little more quickly. On the other hand, our food has really gone up quite nicely. And did I just see the firewood go down? The days are getting a little cooler. So you know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to staff up the woodcutter again. I don't want to forget. I don't want to, we kind of went into last winter not well prepared. Okay, we're almost done. It definitely seems like the progress can be a bit spiky or lumpy. Okay. I mean, I don't really know. I'm going to put 2 people on this. That still leaves me 4 general laborers. And then let's do this. Let's go ahead and let's see. Resource production. Okay. And if you would be so kind as to turn that way, I would appreciate it, sir. Okay. So that'll be our next project. And it looks like we can have 3 builders on this, so I'm going to go ahead and max that out. I don't know, the tools seem like they're falling faster, but once winter starts, it's possible the clothes will start to get used up. I also would say that a blacksmith is pretty high on my list of things to do next year, along with the alchemist. And maybe what I'll do is put the alchemist out here first in spring, and then I'll do the blacksmith over here somewhere later in the year, because I'm pretty positive that even if winter starts, you do better moving forward, with this stuff that's right in town than you will when it's way out in the sticks. It just doesn't make sense that people would be trudging out in 30-degree weather and working long days. I mean, when they're walking miles to get there and back. I mentioned roads in our last installment. That's another thing I may possibly start doing. We really have a lot on our to-do list. Our main restriction here is manpower, right? And that's one of the mechanics of the game, is that you're purposely given a small group of people and you have to bootstrap your way up. But what I would like to do, what's this warning me about? The reserve of stone is low. All right. Thank you for that warning. I do appreciate it. So I'm going to mark this stuff closest to town for collection. Oh yeah, I'll say it's low. How's 0? And that's probably what's holding me up here. Oh no, we actually are okay. They need to bring over the iron and then they can start building it. So yeah, what I was going to say is, like, you know, yes, we are generating more than adequate food now. We're actually building it up pretty darn well. But that in itself is not good enough. One of the things you need to do is have a variety of foods. And, you know, the more we have, also that'll open up trade opportunities for things maybe we can't make ourselves. So I want to have at least a small pasture that we can put cows in. That'll help us get more leather for clothes. Maybe chickens. Like, these are things we can trade for. And, you know, we're going to need so many things. We just have to take the time to do it. I would definitely say, you know, this is not a game you play for instant gratification. There's this real process of putting things in motion, sitting back, you know, watching them come to fruition, and moving on to the next thing, all while dealing with the fact that there's things that'll happen that we didn't anticipate, you know, or that we could have anticipated or whatever, but, you know, we didn't think it through. And then you'll have to deal with all these little miniature crises. So I certainly felt that way last winter when I realized we pretty much had no food, I'll be honest with you. And it looks like I'm still really low on stone. Okay, this place is coming along, although still only 70% complete. I will probably do a little bit more clear cutting over here. I would just say, I just love watching the deer and stuff. It makes me sad that I'm destroying their natural habitat in true human fashion. I really don't know how else you could play this game. I wonder if you could. Could you just build forester lodges from the very beginning and, you know, make that work for you? I don't know. I'm actually going to put another person in the lodge because I really want lumber and I really want this area to also be replenished. So, okay, well, I'm waiting for the next spike here. Now our food just dropped a lot. This is what happened last year. We had a ton going into autumn, and then it fell off a freaking cliff. So I am maxed out everywhere. Yeah, I can't make any more food than I am. And it's worth pointing out that while we have more food production than we did last winter, we have more people, or at least more adults than we did. We have 21 adults now. We had 11 when we started. So, let me just check the time. Alright, that's why it's going so slow. I apologize. I thought we were on double speed this whole time. Okay, I'm going to do this really briefly. Basically, I'm going to try to finish this. I'm going to watch my food the whole time. Not that it's funny, though. I almost needn't bother because I can't do anything at all if it's bad. Okay, so now we have a tailor. We can start making clothes. And there's really not much purpose in me trying to build a blacksmith right now because I don't have any freaking stone. So I think I'm going to mark more stone over there. Actually, hold on. Let's stop that. Let's mark this. It's closer to town. And if I get a little bit more resources, then I think I may go ahead and start a blacksmith. I just don't want to run out of wood. That is a concern. And I don't see any iron. Iron, it's the way they do it in here. You can either build a mine, or on some maps, here's some. This is iron. See how it's darker than the regular stone? So maybe come spring, especially if we build a blacksmith, I'll mark all of this to be gathered. And then we have another major deposit over here. And then after that, we're going to have to build a mine. No way around that. But I'm sure that it will be a very environmentally friendly mine. Crap, what's that about? We have no leather. Awesome. Okay, well, I can't really do anything about that. I mean, honestly, I'm just kind of stuck until the hunter gathers more stuff. Yeah, there's none in here, so kind of is what it is at the moment. Wow, no, that was just really interesting. Venison is by far, venison and fish. Those are our two big things, food-wise. What just got added? I can't tell. Was it mushrooms, maybe? Whatever. It wasn't leather, I'll tell you that. So my stone is very slowly being replenished, but it looks like the troops are carrying it in. They're being good little workers. Let me tell you, that's backbreaking work. How'd you like to do this for a living? Go break up stones and then carry them by hand back to town. And you know, I could build a road so they could do it faster, but how can I do, like, when we're harvesting resources, I mean, I can't build a road from everywhere back to town. That just doesn't even make sense. I do want to try a road, though, and see how that works. How full is this thing? Oh, it's fine. What all is here? Yeah, the firewood's here. Okay, cool. We're up to 37 stone. My food's back up over 1,000. I swear, our food production is better in winter than it is in autumn. I don't know why it's true. I only see that it is true. So, for whatever that's worth. Down to 14 tools. But see, we had 6 clothes. Now we're up to 11. So my tailor is doing it. But we still have no coal. I need a mine for that, apparently. And, I need medicine. So I think the herbalist does that. Well, I'm wondering if I should speed it up again. I feel like this is going to be the world's most boring series because it just moves so slowly. Okay, I'm going to break one of my rules here. So if they cleared the stone, they did. All right, so hold on. Let's go ahead and well, the question is, do I just build everything, or rather harvest everything? I don't want to go back like too deep in there. Okay. And I guess I also have to be careful. I don't want to literally fill this stupid thing up. You know, since we have some materials and we seem to be doing okay, I'm going to go ahead and start building something. Maybe the blacksmith. I don't want to do the herbalist. It's too far away. Let's go ahead. Oh, crap. I say that and then I accidentally click on it. Let's go ahead and do the blacksmith. No, you know what? Let's try something truly new. Let's try a dirt road and go like here. Okay. I don't want to go too far. I want to see, though, if this thing gets built. It looks like just laborers do that. Let's slow down a little bit. So we're in early spring now. Okay, well, in that case, we're going to do the herbalist. We're going to get cracking out here. These trees are kind of on the dead side, so I don't really mind wiping them out. And we're good to go. We got the stone, we got the lumber. I think we're good. And it's still cold, so I'll let him keep producing for a little while longer. And then let's go ahead. I'm going to mark this stuff for destruction too, because I want to build a pasture over here, or perhaps multiple pastures. And I'm going to need a market, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do if I could just get these people to get off their asses and do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build more roads since that one went pretty quickly. Okay, I'm going to come like here. And here. And it's kind of hard. Oh, wait. I can do this. That will help. Okay. That'll do. Beautiful. So, look, I don't know how much good this stuff does, but if nothing else, like when they're doing their deliveries and when they're taking stuff over here, maybe it'll help it go just a little bit quicker. And if I get more stone, I mean, I could even build a stone road. It looks like that's about as high-tech as we get. But I mean, the dirt road says it's faster, but the stone road says much faster. I just have so little manpower, I don't want to tie a ton of it up on building roads right now. So let's see, we're doing okay on resources. And I am 80% full, so I was going to go ahead and bust up more stone, but I'm not going to do that right now. It looks like we've cleared a lot of the dead trees over here, so that's good. I can't even, once again, I can't even tell where we're building it. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed up for a little bit here. He's at his max. So what I want to do is go ahead and just free him up to do other stuff. So we're going to turn him into a regular laborer. And you know what? We've got clothes too, so screw it. I'm good with that. I want to, you know, we have so few people. I think we need to use them as efficiently as we can. Okay. Is this where they're building? Yes. So we've removed 3 of 9. That is fine. And you know what? I was wondering about this before. I'm going to test this. If I mark the stone here for collection, I'm just going to do a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to tell, but I want to see if they'll break this down and bring it over here instead of all the way back to town. It doesn't look like it. It looks like she's going all the way back to town with it. She's got lumber, though. I could have swore I saw her busting up rocks. No, they're taking it to town. Wow, that's so bad. Oh, God. We need stone right here. And as far as I know, I have no capability to come back with it either. So that just kind of is what it is. Okay, it looks like our food is actually, getting pretty plentiful. So I'm going to ease up on the fishing and on the gathering. I'm going to leave the hunting at full tilt, partly because I'd like to build up a little bit of leather for the tailor. But I think the more, free labor we have, the better right now. So, all right, we got the logs. We cleared all this. We got the stone now. So now all we got to do is build. And we'll have an herbalist. See, it's funny. We are making progress. It feels like it just doesn't move at all to me, but it's not true. It does. Now, I could build a road out here, but part of the idea was to keep this unspoiled. So I don't think I want to do that right now. I may build a second one of these stockpiles, though, because I do want to gather stuff. And hold on. I'm not used to... Yeah, there we go. So I'm actually pretty okay just adding on right next to it. I don't know. This will probably be considered a separate one now that I think about it. Wow, that didn't take long, did it? Holy crap. That's cool, though. Okay, and then while we're at it, let's do this. I'm going to gather iron from around here. And then I want a little bit more stone. And I don't mind having a clearing here. It's the woods that matter as far as what I understand. Not crap like having iron on the ground or stone boulders everywhere. And then we'll have a leg up when we start building crap like the blacksmith and stuff like that. Which we're going to do probably in our next installment. Okay, so we finished the herbalist. Let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and put 2 people to work. Why not? Do I have them to spare? Let's just check that really quick. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, and I think that's not a bad place to leave it. So, all in all, a fairly productive installment, I think. But that's all for now. So, thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.